Hello guys, welcome to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to create a loading animation on Figma. All right, let me say you're actually building an app and you want to design an animation for it, a more like a loading animation for it. Let me show you how to do it. So let's go ahead and create our frame. Click on the frame click on the frame, then we select the mobile phone. Well, I'm clicking mobile phone so I can just show you how to do this using a mobile phone, right? um so what we want to do is to go ahead and create the path. There are different kinds of loading animation. You can also create your own loading animation depending on how you want it. All right. So let's say you want to create a dot, or let's say a dot or a circle, more like a circle loading animation, something like this. Right, something like this. Then let's make it small a little bit. Then let's change the color. Okay, let's change color to, let's say, red. Let me use something light. All right, so then I'll just duplicate this, then I'll increase the size a little bit, then I'll just drop the opacity to, let me say, 80. I'll put it under, then I'll duplicate it again, then I'll increase it, then bring it to, let's say, 50, then I'll bring it under. All right, so we have this. Let me reduce this. Instead of 60, let's say 50, then let's say 30. All right, okay, so this is nice. So we have this cool. Okay, I know the sizes are not equal. This is, let's say this, we can actually animate this something like this. So let me show you guys how to do this. All right, let's duplicate this. Let me bring it down. All right, so let's take it outside. So now what we are going to do is to create this first dot. All right, let's go ahead and make this a component. Then we create another component, so we can have two components. Right, so in this component we're going to remove the two other circles. So the smallest one. Okay, let me take this down. All right, so remove this and we remove this. All right, that's for the first one. Then this is the second one, right? So the second one, we're going to have this. We're going to have the two circle. We're going to have two circle. Then third one, we have the three circles. So we're going to do that again. So let's come here. Then I think this should be this is the first one. Let me take it down. Let me take this one here. Then we delete the last circle. All right, so this is it. So in order for us to animate this, what we do is to go to the prototype section. Then we are going to add an interaction. Let me select the interaction. So I'll do this. I'll take it to this one. We are coming back to the settings. Then we select this and we take it to this one. All right, so then we take it from here again. Then we take it to the top. All right, so we've done the animation. So we'll go ahead and select this. Then instead of, let's say, on top, we'll take it to after delay. Then we say after delay is after 30. So we can actually see this. Then instead of instant, we change it to smart animate. Then you can leave it as 300 if you want. Then you come here to the second one. Then you change it to let's put this to after delay. Then let me take it again. All right, after delay, then smart animate. Then let's come back here. Okay, then this one we're going to change it from on tap. We're going to do the same thing, that is after delay. Then we change it from instance to smart and eliminate. Then now we can go ahead and click on preview. Then once since the preview window is still loading, let's go ahead and let's place it inside this phone frame we've done. So waiting for it to load. So now we have the library. I'll drag it in. So there are different types of animation you can actually do, right? You can actually create any type of animation. So I'll go ahead and tap this, then place it in the middle. Right, so it's in the middle now. So I can come to this section to see what we've actually done. More of like a location stuff. All right, you can see it right here, it's loading. So we can actually create different types of loading animation. You can also create an animation that's actually loading in form of circle. All right, this is one. Let me show you another one. Let's say you want it to be in form of circle. I'll create a circle. I'll create a circle. I'll create a circle like this. Then I'll drag from this point right here. I'll drag it to this half. Then drag here into inside a little bit. So we have something like this. Then I can drag this to form its circle. So now you can see it. We have this. So I can go ahead and let me just turn this into a component. Then I'll click on add a new component. So we have this component now. So I can duplicate this. I duplicated this second one. So I'm going to remove it to form this. All right. Then I'll change the color of this. Let me change from prototype to design. Then we're going to pick, let's say red. Let's say red. Then you can see I said this is this is the first animation. So we want it to load all around. So I'll create two more. All right. So I think I'll delete this. Let me delete this. Okay, let me leave that. So then for this one, we're going to do the same thing. We'll move it. Sorry. Okay, now we have this. Okay, so I'll drag this way. Then I'll duplicate this again. So this is the last one. So we're actually going to do the same thing again. We come to the prototype, then we click on this, then we drag it here. We're going to be using the same prototype, which is after delay. Let's say this delay is 2 seconds. Then we drag this down. This delay should be like maybe 5 seconds. Now instead of 5 seconds, we use 5 seconds for the first one. Let's say 8 seconds for this one. Remember, it's still smart animate. Then we drag this to the to the fourth one. Then we change it from on tap to after delay. Then we set this. I think the second one was 10. Let's say 12. Then we do this one. We'll do the last one. Then we change it to after delay. Then this time I'll make it 15. Then that's all. So now in order for us to make it start again, we take it to the top because we want it to start again all over. Then we'll come to after delay. Then we can say this one should show after 18 seconds. So you can actually do the time. You can actually set the time the way you want it to be. All right. The lower the time, the faster it's going to animate. All right. So we'll come back here and bring this one into the same frame because I want to show you guys how it's going to look like. So I'll come back here. Then now we should see it here. So if it's not working, just let me reset this. So I have to reset the frame. You can see it's loading already. You can see it's loading again. You can see it. You can see it. It's loading. Then why it's actually taking time at this section is because of this. It's because of this empty eclipse right here. We can actually remove this if we don't want it. We can remove this, right? But this is how it looks like. So you can see it. We've done two different types of loading animation in this video. If you want to go ahead and create that type of animation, and yes guys, you can also add animation into your button. Let me show you how to add these types of animation into your button. Let's say for example you want to put animation into your button. Let's say you're creating a more of like a login screen, and once the user tap on the login button, you want the user to go ahead and let's say once user tap on the login button, it's going to show it's going to load before it takes them to the dashboard. All right, so we want to do that right now. So we're going to click on let's create a button. Sorry, don't mind my button if it's not actually like a button. So let me say I'm just add a radius of 10. Let's just maintain the same color red. Then we bring this let's say button. Let's just call it a button. All right, so we have that. So instead of red, let's give it black, so we can actually see this animation in place. All right, so I'm going to duplicate this. So I'm going to group this. Let me group this, then I'll turn it into a component, then add a new component on it. All right, so now what we want to do is to, instead of having this button, we're going to have this animation. For example, let's say this. You can actually use any of the animation you've created. Okay, you can use that. Okay, so you can actually reduce the size of this one and we'll place it in the middle. Then let's remove this text. Then now what we want to do is to animate this. So this one is going to be a little bit different. We are going to say once you tap on it, it's going to animate. All right, so once you tap on this, it's going to animate, so we can actually see it in play. All right, so what I'll do now is to drag this button into this place. I'm going to click on this group button now. This group component I've created, drag it here. Then now come back to the previous window. Sorry, so now it's loading. I'll just reload this so it can actually take effect. So now once I click on this button, we should see the animation. So if I click on it, you can see it. You can see it right here. It's loading. It's very small. You can see it's loading. You can see it right here. If you can see, let me see if I can zoom in. Let's say actually 100%. I'm sure you should be able to see this. You can see this right now. You can see it's loading. It's actually what is going on here. It's what's going on here. So I can actually use any type of animation right here. Let me click on it. Sorry, we can change this. Let's try this eclipse so you can actually see what I'm talking about. Let's try it. All right, let's delete this component, then let's use this particular component and let's reduce this. All right, so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, let's say this is the particular animation we are using for this app we are building. So let's reload this. So this is it. Once I click on it, it should load. So as you can see right here, it's loading. So this is how you can actually create animations on, let me say you can create loading animations for your app. All right, so if you actually found this video really helpful, kindly like this video, and also don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section if you have any issues concerning UI UX. I'm going to try as much as possible to assist you. All right, so that's it guys for this video. Bye for now and see you guys in the next video.